Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with more Dishonored. Last time we left off, I think we had just saved a person from some rats. It looks like it's that place. I assume we're in that place. Yes, there she is. Okay, so I think now we are heading off to go find Sokovol, and we're going to kidnap him. Make him tell us all of his secrets and whatnot. I think we're asking him for the whereabouts of the mistress of the Lord Regent. Sokovol's house, okay. So there's a bone charm right away. And this one was pretty hard to get. Because I was like, how the balls did I get up here? But I came into this room and I saw a bunch of dead people and I was like, oh, huh, that's weird. And I think I noticed there were some things behind the wall. Nope, apparently I did not. But this way is blocked off. Blocked off. Jesus. And you cannot just blink over, which I tried. Unfortunately, you can't just, blink over. You have to find a different pathway, and I think you have to go from the roof downwards, which is a much harder route. I was trying to see if I can, get a rad and, go through, but I don't think I have enough mana for possessions, so it wouldn't really matter anyway. Yeah, I don't have the mana for it, so go, okay, well, shit. And it is, right above us. Then I think did I notice? I know I go into that room later, but I guess I didn't notice that there was stuff in there. It's like a little secret hidden room. I'm just gonna, stare at this barricade, apparently. What a beautifully built barricade that not even a trained assassin could break through. You gotta give him some props, But yeah, you can just go to, straight to Sokolov's house, and I wouldn't say arrest him, more like kidnap, but you can just go straight there. It's not a hard task to do, because you can just sort of go to the roof, and it's a fairly easy access path to get to him. But there's runes and bone charms, so I got shit to do. I think this is when I noticed there's a pathway directly there. I was like, oh, hey, look at that. I think you can just walk over there, but I was really nervous. It's I gotta just blink. And I think it just loops around into the room with the bone charm. There you go. But I think the main reason why I sit around is for the hidden room. Your adrenaline takes slightly longer to cool down. I don't have any adrenaline, and I don't ever get adrenaline, so I'm not sure about that. Not sure what it's talking about. This was supposed to be a pacifist run, or the best kind of pacifist run, a pseudo pacifist. What am I doing now? Oh, that's right. I noticed there was a dead body. I was like, wait, I didn't kill anyone yet, did I? What's going on? Who's that? I didn't kill / knockout. But I think I'm running out of mana, so I have to wait for it to recharge, which I didn't. Not fully, but... And I think the body's right around the corner. Yeah. I was like, oh, who's this guy? And then this is when I read about the secret stash tip, and I was like, oh, hey. And then it says you turn on the facet in the old sink 3 times to open up some sort of secret door. No information of what's in that room, but you go check it out. And I think I tried, and it was a mission clue. And I think I went and I was like, okay, I should probably try and look at this room and see what's in there. And I think, if my memory is correct, I have problems with the watch. So to just jump down and blink in front so I don't have to worry about falling damage. So 1, 2, and 3. And then it opens a little secret passageway. And I was like, oh shit! Oh shit, there's a bunch of rats! Luckily there weren't too many. Oh, that's right, I started throwing grenades. I was like, what's the best way to clear a giant group of rats? just blow him the fuck up. But I think because I did that, I alerted a bunch of guards, and I was like, since I'm still trying not to kill a bunch of people, I decided to run away. And I was like, shit. So, my grenade idea, as good as it might have been to clear out the rats, was a horrible idea when you're trying to do a pacifist run. I could have just, killed the guy straight away and been done with it. But, I tried to mad him, like, shit. Did he go? He left. Okay. But, if I was doing a assassination route, I would have just murdered him as he walked in, and everything would have been fine. And somehow he perfectly knew that I was over here. It's like, what? How did he know? This guy's a fucking wizard and a half. Yeah, you can just like walk over there. It was easy. I think now I was like, okay, let's just go back onto the roof where the dead body was, and then try and jump down from there again. But I'm pretty sure, if memory serves me correct, he comes back with a friend. Oh yeah, this one I noticed this room. It's like, oh, hey, look at this. I can literally walk down to that area where the door is barricaded, and I can walk to the other side, where the bone charm was. Oddly enough. Yeah, that's when these two poop butts just walking around. I think I go and strangle this guy. Or I should say knock out, because it's a chokehold. I don't strangle him and kill him, but... Oh yeah, that's right. He's like... I blink behind him. And then walk up and do this. I was like, okay, hey, rats, here's a friend. You can eat this asshole, because he was causing me a lot of troubles. Him and his friend. He's the warning. And I think I'm safe to walk around and, yeah, pick up all this stuff. There's some mana, which I was like, oh my god, thank you. But besides that, there's not much else in there. I was like, oh. I knocked out a guy for that. I mean, I still would have knocked him out anyway, because he was being a complete poop butt, but, regardless. I almost killed him, and I killed a bunch of rats. The rats are being assholes, though, so... I'm not sure if I should ever feel bad for the rats. So yeah, I was like, okay, there's a rune up here. Let's go find this one. And this is how I accidentally finished the entire mission. I was like, I don't want to go through the front door. Why not find an alternate route? And I couldn't blink up there. So I was like, okay, let's just keep walking. And then I noticed this little area. And I think now I noticed the giant chain right there. And I was like, oh, a chain? I could just walk on that, right? If I could get up to an area where I can just jump and onto the chain, which I found. But there was a guard up there, which I think I shoot him. Yeah, perfect aimed. Run, jump, and we're at Sokolov's house. I just went to the side because I really wanted to take it out of the way. He has no loot. What a scrub. Looks like there's no doors on this side. So like, I think at this point I was like, oh my god, I just blinked up here for no reason. God dang it. I think I'm stealth. I'm in stealth.
I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to...
And that's when I found Sokolov, and that's when I strangled Sokolov, and that was it. I was like, oh, that was Sokolov. Cool. And then I noticed he had a test subject in here. So I was like, okay, I might as well just let you out.
What is this? Thank you, whoever you are. He kept me in a cage.
Wait a second, she looks so familiar.
Pain is horrible right now. So I'll just hide in a corner and leave when I'm feeling better.
She looks very familiar. But we had now taken care of Sokolov. I think we might see her back in another part of the game. I'm not sure if it's the same person. You can carry stuff around. You can collect stuff while carrying him. But I think I dropped him for like a bottle. And there was a recording an audio log on there that I just didn't listen to. But now that we have Sokolov, we can now just leave, and that's the end of the mission. I think I try and do some stupid stuff, like break my legs a few times. But now that we've completed and got everything, we can just leave. But I think I go and explore just a little before we do that, though. There's Samuel on a bunch of dead bodies. Like, what happened down here? I feel like there's a power to walk through walls in this game. Oh yeah, that's right. It's like, where the hell are you, Samuel? Like, what? And then I noticed that there's a much lower section down here. I found him.
Royal physician himself. You made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off.
So you could go back, but I'm like, you know what? Give me a second. I haven't explored this house. And I think I wanted to find a Sokolov painting, and I think I found where it is, but I don't actually collect it because I have a very, very bad time in this this room. I was trying to blink to the side here, but you can't actually blink to a wall. And I think I was nervous about going up on here, but you can you can sit on here, which is really cool that they allowed you to do that. So I think now I'm trying to sneak into the building, because I'm like, okay, you know, there's always these like Sokolov paintings, and I found one. It's right there, and I was like, oh, look at that. Look at that, that's fancy. But getting to it, it's probably one of the fucking hardest things in the world, because there's so many goddamn people. And things in general, it's a huge pain in the butt. So what I wanted to do was use a possession. Since there were a lot of people, I was like, okay, what if I just snuck in with a rat? And I go to the corner where I thought the painting was at. And see how well that gets me. And I think I get up onto here, and I think the possession ended right as I passed a guard, and I was like, oh, shit. Where's the painting? And now that I'm running out of mana, I was trying to steal whatever painting I could, trying to find it, but you can't have dark vision on during combat. So, oh, that's what they blew each other up, and I was like, oh my god. Still trying to find that painting. I was like, okay, at this point I was like, okay, fucking, let's pop out, let's hide away for a bit. Still trying to get that dark vision on. I think this is when I was starting to realize that dark vision cannot go on while you're during combat. And I was like, wait, I have sleep darts. Why don't I just use a bunch of these?
Someone get over here. Open up the alarm.
But there are a lot of people in this area.
Die, idiot. Ring the alarm.
A lot of people. Oh, that's right. That's when they bring out the High Overseer device. So, the Overseers are fucking annoying. Because they can drain mana, and they can prevent you from using any kind of abilities. And at that point, I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm out. Samuel, we're leaving. Let's go, Sammy, we're out. So, we killed 3 people. We had 1 alarm rung. 3 dead or unconscious bodies found. Got all the runes, the bone charms, the Outsider's Shrine, which is pretty fun, and we did not get that painting that I did find, and I just wasn't able to grab it. But I was able to get at least a third of the money, which is nice. But yeah, not a bad mission. I'm happy with that. I stopped killing people, which is great. I think by the end I had a pretty happy ending, which was nice. I was really worried about the ending, considering how the beginning started. Sokolov sleeping over there. What a nice picture.
They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
What kind of drunken stories do you have? I mean, I woke up in a cell and I almost got assassinated the next couple of days. Where'd you wake up? I think that's the worst place I've ever woken up at it. got on off of a boat, and then the next day I'm getting
Well done, Corporal. Well
executed.
done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
And I think I was like, oh, let's just go. Yeah, I want to say goodnight to Emily first. That, and I want to see if there's a bone charm, which there is. And then it took me a while to find this bone charm because you need a key, and I couldn't find that key for quite a bit of time. I do find it, and I do grab the bone charm. I'm not sure if all the bone charms that you don't pick up in a level will still be there in the next level. I assume not, which is why I was like in a panic to find this. But you need the abandoned apartment key, and which part is, if you look through the keyhole, you can see the bone charm. You're like, oh, it's right there. Game, please. I can literally see it. I was wondering if I could like climb up the pipes on the side. That would be a pretty cool mechanic, but I don't think that is a thing.
Be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense and will be summarily punished by
Don't have any mana to do much, which is not fun. I think now I'm like, trying to explore and look for a key.
preserving the timeless beauty of our
Pretty sure this key didn't take too long to find. I'm pretty sure that glass is still broken. They like still haven't fixed it. The fucking Corvo, man. Cannot blink onto the ceiling there, can I? You do sometimes get a second double jump, which is really interesting. When you're like trying to get to a place with the blinks and whatnot, they can like give you a random like burst of elevation, which is interesting. Oh, there's Piero.
Normally, I'm a natural philosopher, but today, consider me a humble craftsman here to serve.
What kind of upgrades did I get? Oh, the boot stealth. That's right. So the boot stealth is a really cool ability. It will actually quiet the sound of our feet, which is really interesting. I get level 2, and I was like, I need this. I'm gonna try and do this pseudo, pacifist run. I gotta be as quiet as I possibly can. Or should I? Or shouldn't I? Second solution. There's phase 1 and a phase 2. Just pause and read if you want. I think that's the second time we read that. So, I forget what that key is. I think it's inside the building. And I did find out that there is a button to put away your weapons. That'll come into importance later, where I didn't realize what I was supposed to do, or how I was supposed to do it. And I think there's some dialogue here. Yeah.
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear. It's okay, Emily. I'm
Aww.
here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there in the city.
Callista's like the best. I don't know why she has aura up in her room.
There's hardly a need to work on table etiquette. She knows it all, even if she chooses not to.
I was like, I'm going to listen to your audio log
She'd
here.
rather hold her spoon by the wrong end and pretend it's a sword. Then suddenly she changes and she's all manners, asking for a tea party. I tried to oblige her, but I have little to work with. No proper plates. Instead of a cloth napkin, I've only the bar rack. Ale mugs instead of teacups. I've asked for things befitting her, but they have their minds on other things. For now, Emily and I decided to make a pretend dinner using paper and little things she's found here and there. On the floor, I suppose. Not right for a princess, but it'll have to do.
I love the golden cat. Like, I feel like she's kind of, I wouldn't say obsessed with the golden cat, but it was apparently very impacting on her for a kid to be stuck in a brothel. Because she keeps mentioning it a few times, like, oh, this place isn't as pretty as the golden cat, but it'll have to do, I guess, or something like that. I was like, okay, I could go to bed, but there's a bone charm to grab, so that's more important. And I was like, okay, I need to find this key, and I think I find it fairly easily. Like when I walk into a room, I think I see it sitting on a counter or something. It's either on a counter or in someone's room. I forget which. I could just use the dark vision, which would make things a hell of a lot easier. Oh, that's right. I was like, what if I just go through the sewers? Because this little area might be able to like reach around to the old abandoned apartments. And I was like, oh, what if there's like a little area that I could do? And I was like, wait, I'm going the wrong direction. This doesn't seem right. Because if I remember correctly, yeah, there's a little like hallway down here. It's like, oh, what if this like leads to the under part of the thing? Now, maybe. I saw the sewer gate. I was like, oh, maybe this is it. This could be. Nope. this is not it. Still haven't found that key yet. Then yeah, I was like, now I'm like, okay, let's just go on an exploration mission and just find this stinking key. What's that? Oh, it's just some liquid.
Lady Emily Caldwell was abducted some 6 months past. At the moment of her mother's terrible murder.
Oh, it's on the barrel. That's right.
Leading to the location or return.
Is it on the barrel? It's somewhere in this room, right? I'm not going crazy. I am going crazy. Don't worry. God damn it. Oh, it's under the bed. Jeez, there it is. I was like, oh, there it is. Finally, I can finally get this bone charm. And I don't know if it was worth getting the bone charm. I think it was just like, oh, I need to get the bone charm because it's for a stat. I think so far at the end of this game, I missed one bone charm and one rune, and I think I got the rest, which is okay. Not 100%, but it's definitely above it's close to a 90%, which is nice. It's still an A, okay? Still means I did very well. I think after I just steal a bunch of this stuff, I'm like, okay, let's just go back now. That's right, they had a health elixir hidden behind a bunch of books. This room will actually come into play later. Excuse me. Send us food, not something bullies. But yeah, this room will definitely come into play later in the game. It's pretty cool how it all ties it together. But I think now I just head to bed. I was like, Corvo, you've had enough to do today. You've done a lot of shit. You might as well be running this entire show by yourself. Gotta break that glass, you know. And if I remember correctly, nothing too amazing happens. But I think there's a note. Yeah, here it is. So, for dealing with Lord Pendleton's brother, but not killing them, he actually gives us a small reward for doing that. Wherever they are, if they are miserable, at least they are alive. So perhaps someday I'll see them again. You know, I thought it was really cool that it's like, oh, you didn't actually murder people. Let's reward you for doing that. Yeah, time to go to bed. And I think now we get a conversation between Sokolov and...
Corvo.
Hello, Emily.
You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always...
Yeah, you should. You can stay here anytime you want. I think that's what I go with.
Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
No problem. There is a message on the wall. I did see that, right? I did see that, right? I think now I was like, okay, I was going to end the recording session here. Is that what I'm doing? I hope I do, because there's a message on that board. Okay, I do. Okay. So, we'll see you guys next video, which is, I think, this should be, what, 21? So, yeah. We'll see you until the next video.